Or are they going to bring that now versus this team here tonight? That's the thing. Because sometimes for VP to really show that high level, they also need a team that's going to push them. It's going to push them to really dig deep and look for it, right? To get up to that level. When they play against teams, it's kind of like Navi sometimes, where when they play against teams, you know, the second tier teams or teams that can't exactly press them that hard, they do tend to make some mistakes or get overconfident and kind of get giddy and then, you know, start making errors.
Look at this, look at this. They're over at B hallways. They're going to throw smokes as if though they're sort of rushing, short. So, and then they're going to push into B. This is a really, really cool fake. While the bomb is over at A. The grenade will finish off Mantis. He died a little bit too soon. Stavros has to stay alive inside. Otherwise, the fake is not going to be sold, and it won't be. They see the people running into A, so now Virtus.pro know what's up. But that was a great strand from Planetkey. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, the timing was off by just a few seconds. And Bialy is going to execute a couple of people inside the bomb site, going for a third one, and he's going to get all three. Alright, so we were a little bit rushed into that. What's really, really cool about this is if you want to go for a B rush, you want to smoke window, you want to smoke connector, and then you can put people in for short and in for apartments. So they went up into hallways, threw these two smokes down here, and then actually faked it out. They had three people waiting over at the A slope, and if they hadn't gone down so quickly in B, that would have probably worked. That's a very cool idea.
It's just when things go wrong, right? When things go wrong and either the fake doesn't get bought or your two guys who are faking can't get kills. That's the big problem here, and that's the fact that that's a big reason why Planetkey weren't able to actually have success there. Apart from Bialy just manhandling them single-handedly, they needed to get like one kill over on B site, because you have to remember then you just got 3 guys alive on the site to hold out versus however many VP members are going to be going in for the retake. That's really rough unless the fakers can actually pick up a frag somehow.
Not much going in the way of Planetkey this round. They're taking a bit of a fight with Snacks over here, and he's going to come out on top. Armor versus no armor is almost no contest because of the aim punch effect. Though they will take down Taz, so I mean that's good news. Still a shotgun in play and an MP9 here for Neo. They're really not that scared. Are they going to keep them this round? That would almost be suicide, wouldn't it? No, they are going to switch them out. All right. Shotgun can work.
Yeah, Snacks with the Nova.
That's all right. At B, that's all right.
He plays those B halls exactly. You know, he can get up close. If they try and jump off of the balcony, he can just be there, ready and waiting, arms wide open. You know, picking them out of the air like ducks, like geese. There we go.
All sorts of things flying. Well, it's a good opening frag. Pasha gonna go down, and that was QK Mantis picking up that kill, and then all of Planetkey grind to a halt as they're just waiting and making sure that they don't give up this advantage due to someone sneaking up behind or anything like that. So this is all, it's all very cool, very normal as well, which is good. Normal can be very good in Counter-Strike sometimes. That's why people do it. Snacks is pretty much the only one covering B. I mean, Neo is now moving into a better position to help out, but it also means now, as they do that, I mean, this is the problem with being a man down. Once you focus on one spot, you're going to give up something else, which means now the mid control is much weaker, and that's where Planetkey are holding, or sort of walking into. They're going to boost up into window, and Taz can't really cover connector and window both.
This is where life gets really tricky, and then you have to admire how thorough Planetkey are being as well, because now they're going to rotate back through T-spawn, they're going to set up with the smokes that they saved, and they are going to go for this A take. They already have a man lurking in connector as well. That's QK Mantis. He could start trying to poke around at CPL as well if he hears any steps there. They really are setting this up well, and Stavros, he's already going to pick up the first one. Neo takes out Stavros, however, so element of surprise lost there, but QK Mantis going to take the fight and wins it in the end. A little bit of a hiccup there, but he got the job done.
Nice shot from Bialy, and the grenade he threw initially was also absolutely an expert grenade. They've actually taken so much damage that VP could win this 2v3, which would be a huge upset right now for Planetkey. They've put so much work into this round already, yes. Felix is going to go down. There'll be QK and Flo left, and Flo is in a good position, but look at Mantis. He's got almost no health. He's going to be walking up behind. He goes down, and now it's a 1v1. Flo versus Bialy, and Bialy is going to win it with enough time. Oh, that's going to hurt if you're Planetkey.
Oh, that's pain right there. Flo as well. I mean, Flo, just one step too many. He could have got that kill on Snacks without totally committing. I mean, he didn't commit, but then just getting baited out into the open like that and just overcommitting to the peak. I mean, obviously, you're still going up against a team of this caliber, or VP. You know, mistakes can be made. That could be nerves as well, right? Because maybe against any other opponent, he doesn't take that bait. But Bialy, he's not going to let you go. If you take that extra step, that's more than enough room for him to just strike and end it.
Slow to go down, fire, and then falls off the corpse. Oh god, that's so close. Actually kind of almost artful at the end there. 4-0, the 5th round is coming up, and things are looking, well, I mean, again, a little bit shaky for Virtus.pro in that 3rd round. 4th one, no issue at all. 5th one coming up, there's an AWP on Asmo. I think that's because he spawned close to middle, because normally we don't see Asmo doing that much AWPing. He's going to be up against Pasha here, and the timing works out perfect for him. Confident peek coming out, great job.
Yeah, no fear. That's a great one. Asmo's got so much experience as well, though. Planetkey can count on him, at least in these kinds of scenarios, to come through. Years of experience, basically, but so he should be able to go toe-to-toe, at least to a certain extent. Bialy just threw, like, the most marvelous fail of a nade right there. We're going to go away from Bialy. We'll that's it, Bialy. Okay, we won't talk about it any further than that.
Leave him alone. Just like Brittany. Just leave Bialy alone.
He tried to get fancy, man. He tried to get fancy, and that time it didn't work. Oh, this is setting up for a nice short push, though, if they decide to commit to this. Smoking the connector sets it up for Planetkey. There's only one man alive here. That's Snacks. This is going to get very difficult for him, and Asmo misses the shot, puts it into the wall.
Yeah, Asmo really doing fantastic work here. 2nd kill for him. It's almost like VP should really consider if they can't get a kill quick here, they might want to just leave this alone. And Mantis is in a perfect position. He can hear Taz running through, and he doesn't get the kill, although he pretty should have. Neo going to miss a flick there onto Flow, which is going to be still a 3v3. They're going to go for the retake, it seems.
No fear. They want to set up for this. Felix in a decent position, trying to watch Kitchen. Make sure that he doesn't get rushed down. Asmo is going to shut down Taz's hopes. And a perfect hold coming in for Planetkey. Very nicely done. Flow catching Neo, and Felix takes out Bialy. 3 quick kills, and Planetkey are now on the board. And they save the expensive guns as well. They even have a 2nd AWP. They picked up Taz's in the mix. Or Neo's, rather. So that's not too bad. They're going to go with Stavros and Asmo opping. This could catch VP off guard. This is the kind of sucker punch that could work really well here for Planetkey. Because VP could expect one up, but a second one shows up out of nowhere. That could really catch them off guard.
Holding very defensively on the terrorist side, and you could see that Neo and especially Taz is pushed up. They got a 3rd person in Pasha waiting, covering underpass. I love this setup from VP, in fact, but German team, they're just not biting right now. They're going to be waiting all the way back. You can see Asmo, he really, really wants Taz to move up just 1 step more. And VP aren't going to fall for it. So that's interesting. That's like a tense moment in the middle, because if one team gives in, that could definitely be the end of it.
Yeah, that's actually some very nice structure coming out from Planetkey. Oh, Snacks. He spotted the gun barrel. And there's the shot. Does not miss it. Hits the headshot on Stavros. And knows that he dropped one op. So does this catch them off guard? Or does VP continue to think that there's an op out there on the map looking to do them harm? Asmo takes a shot from top mid, and that pretty much seals it. VP now know, okay, there's another AWP here that we'll have to contend with.
Well, Taz close to connect to Neo. Window room here. Look at the time left. 35 seconds. Planetkey, they could end up outplaying themselves just because they were going to run out of time, but they're making their way back through underpass. They're really going to go for B with just 25 seconds left. Look at Pasha. He's walking back in. They get the kill and connector, and that's Mantis going down. Snacks, he spots them. He gets that shot on Flow. That's so fast. Snacks being a monster with this rifle as well, which is so scary because he's already an incredible player. 10 seconds left. They're trying to find Snacks here, but the flashes are coming in as well. It's working out all right for Virtus.pro. The bomb, though, it will go down. Even though Asmo is alone in a 1v4, he makes it a 1v3. But they should be able to catch him.
They've got him cornered at bench. It's all about holding out now at this point. He gets tagged with the scout and then flanked by Taz. And Taz, he's going to go ahead and snag that defuse. Get a little bit of extra cabbage on his side. He's got the kit as well, so he has an excuse, I guess. But this is going to be a brutal round now for Planetkey. Although they did save 3 guns. So money, yeah, they've still got enough to get a buy here. 3 guys, full equipped. The other 2, QK Mantis, Flo can go for a Galil and a couple of nades. Did they drop for QK Mantis? No, Asmo just goes straight up to that AWP again. Okay, then. QK, just P250 Kevlar? Okay, they did have an extra Galil. Okay, so they were able to really stretch that money quite a ways.
Taz looking under the smoke here. Just spots a little bit, but doesn't actually do any damage there. That was Asmo on the other side with an AWP, so that smoke being just a little bit of a gap in it there can make such a big difference. They're also taking control of underpass, but apart from that, again, Planetkey are playing a very, very slow style here on the terrorist side. But that's, you know, that could be really good as well.
Taking their time with it. Stavros has worked his way into window as well. Question now is whether Pasha realizes that somebody could potentially flank him out here in a second. So this is all going to be a patience game right now.
Yeah, but he's got Snacks covering him as well, so actually they have a really nice setup here to deal with it. Stavros is just, it's all about timing right now. Pasha got to make sure he doesn't stand too far back when he's here, because then Snacks can't help with anything at all. But they have a really clear idea that someone in that window, you can see that they keep checking it. Close is Mantis, and Pasha gonna miss the shot just a little bit too quick. Misses one more, and he's not gonna get a second one. Bialy with 2 really good kills coming into the site, and the pistol's out. That's a triples. Tries to go for the AK, but can't get a 4th one. Snacks, though, still up on these boxes, and the bomb will go down. Grenade not gonna do too much here.
And it falls just short. Catches the edge of that box, and now... Well, at least that alerts Virtus.pro. I mean, that alerts Planetkey to the presence of one man in CT, but they certainly are not going to expect the flank coming in from Neo from T-Pit. Perfectly timed there. VP, they don't throw it away. They don't show too much either. Snacks, he was just drawing their attention out, trying to make them focus on this side of the map, just buying time for Neo to go for the backstab. That couldn't have gone better there for VP. I mean, granted, they did give up some kills, but VP are mainly just concerned about getting rounds on the board at this point. They wanted to make sure that they just continue to keep the pressure up. Planetkey certainly aren't going to be able to get a buy-in after that one.
I still like what the terrorist side is doing. I mean, they're getting into some really cool positions to try and see if they can execute the round, but then it's always down to the clutches, the 1v2s, the 2v2s, and they end up losing them. And that's heartbreaking, because otherwise they'd actually be tying the score right here. Bialy goes down immediately. Nice rush out of apartments, but they only have pistols, and at least they're going to get a bomb plant, which is definitely going to secure the buy next round. Taz got to be careful he doesn't get burned alive here. Walks up, tries to take the fight with Flo in the background, and it seems to be working out just fine. Asmo with a Tech 9, he takes one, he keeps shooting, which is generally what you should do, but it's going to be Pasha with the triple, and a defuse as well at the end.
And not a bad eco round at all out of Planetkey. Looks like they were just able to catch, it seems like they were able to catch on to the fact that VP were putting a lot of focus mid early in the round, because unless it was a gamble or it was going off of that information, it worked out perfect. A very quick round onto A site, a very quick kill onto Bialy most importantly, and then a bomb plant with 2 kills. That's everything that they could have looked for there, Planetkey. So now they have the money to go for a buy. Now they have the money for an AWP on Asmo, and, well, you know, Neo not interested in letting him have fun. Decides to end it early.
Yes, indeed. Taz takes down one, but Mantis with a good return. So it's still a 4v3, although because Mantis is that low, for them to make an entrance is going to be a lot harder. Neo a little bit confused about who's shooting at him in the middle, but he still gets the shot through the box onto Felix, and then Pasha to take down Flo, and things are looking very bad indeed here. Mantis going to burn alive. That was Neo just tossing that Molotov out of the window, and now it's 8-1, and I don't know, it seems to be like there's been a bunch of rounds similar where Planetkey have been close, but because they never win them, VP now have a pretty overwhelming lead.
Yeah, and I think in the mind game as well right now, just in how things are developing, it just seems to me like we've seen so many times. It's happening again, Anders. VP, they're just picking up steam, man. They've been revving that engine, and now, you know, it's starting to roll across the field, and it just looks like it's getting close to being out of control here. They just look so good right now, VP. But it's going to be another very quick play here for Planetkey onto this A site, wanting to pick up the momentum. Pasha comes running right through, does some great damage, but QK Mantis and Felix turn it around. Neo stops the bomb from getting planted, though, and that was the key frag. That bomb is now dropped out in the middle of nowhere.
Taz also had a moment of sheer insanity as he ran through the smoke. Neo, they actually do catch him with a pistol out there, and it's going to be up to Snacks and Bialy to try and hold this 2v2. But still without a bomb plant, it's not going to be that hard. Snacks, close range shot there. Flo going to go down to Bialy. Good spray control at the end, 9-1. Again, another 2v2, but it just goes VP's way.
No, it seems, well, there's another thing to bring up in that case as well. It's just that VP, they have so much experience with this lineup, one, but also in these sorts of situations, right? Just think of how many 2v2s, 3v3s, 2v3s, whatever number combination, right? This team has been in, or together. Oh, Pasha, that's a disgusting shot. What? The headshot onto QK Mantis almost as an afterthought. Just beautiful work there by Pasha. Taz makes sure that they don't get flanked from underpass. And everything went according to plan this round for VP. Very solid money building round for them in this anti-eco.
Yeah, 10-1. Definitely very, very impressive here. And I mean, it also feels like now Planetkey, the determination they had earlier on to slow play it and look for the anti-frag, it's been loosened up a little. You can see they're a little bit faster on the map getting out and trying to take the fights a little bit earlier than they were just a couple of rounds ago. And VP are quite happy to do that. They just wanna man-fight Planetkey because they feel like they have the skill, and they probably do, to win those fights.
Bialy is just not having any luck at all with his balcony smoke. Like, no luck at all. That's twice now I've watched him mess it up. Oh, but Snacks gets caught. He went out too far. Pasha is there, however, to bring it back. Not sure if he realizes there's somebody close beneath him, however, but this is going to set it up for Taz. Just a very quick series of kills coming in. Taz even picking off Felix, who was lurking around top mid. And now we're just down to Flo, who's lurking again. And Bialy is just waiting, but Taz is going to go ahead and collect his third frag of the round. Decided to get on the board a little bit, Taz. Wanted to get the little bit extra padding out there. He's sitting on 12 too right now. That's not too bad.
Oh man, oh man. Well, the 13th round, and now I'm sort of wondering if Planetkey want to go the opposite way and just try and do this a little bit faster, basically. Because these slow rounds are definitely hurting them. And in fact, yeah, they will just rush up into the A-bomb site. Bialy is the only one here. If they move now and kill him, they could maybe win this round. And they're going to trade evenly. Pasha, though, gets in position with the AWP, and they're going to put off one smoke. They're just throwing everything they got at him. They want to make sure Pasha doesn't get the follow-up kill, and that's going to be good, but Taz is playing close to the smoke, and there's a gap in it. He takes one and almost drops Asmo as well, and this is now going to be near impossible here. The bomb is not down, and look at Snacks. Playing near smoke is what he does all day, every day. 12-1.
He's actually a firefighter in his off time, guys, just so you know.
Yeah, definitely.
He thrives. Thrives in it. I mean, this guy knows all the tricks. He knows exactly how to play it, how to pace it. He reads you like a book. And right now, Planetkey, it almost feels like with how decisive some of these rounds are, even in the close scenarios where it's a 2v2, it just feels like Planetkey should feel happy that they even have one round on the board right now versus Virtus.pro. Just this Mirage map. It's their playground. VP just don't care. And now Osmo is setting up for an interesting smoke. One that we don't see too often. Going to be coming right into CPL, and here we go. A big smoke round. Only problem is he's opened himself up to Neo. So Neo already starts off strong for VP and picks him off from short.
Taz ready and waiting, gets the one kill, and he realized maybe Flo was going to be coming, but he kind of sacrificed himself helping out. I think that was Pasha that was in connector, just making sure no one was going to run close. And there's not much Flo could do at this point here either. The bomb is dropped, and he's got 30 health left.
Yeah, I may get spotted. There you go, Snacks. Patiently tapping away, and he's rewarded with a kill. And we go into the 15th round now. No bomb plant for Planetkey. Pretty much nixes any... Not all hopes, but it's very tough now for them to come back in this scenario because they just don't have the money for nades. They're going for Galil. That's the problem. When you have to take that step back from an AK, going to a Galil just to get one flash and a smoke, you know times are rough. And I suppose, you know, the fact that it's 13-1 could also be, you know, an indicator. But this is this is very tough for Planetkey.
Things are not looking too hot right for Planetkey, but they will find an opening this time. Flo taken down by Ali in the site, and coming up from underpass, QK Mantis through the smoke to take down Pasha. Maybe a second round is in store here for the German team. They're going to not fight in the middle, just smoke off, make sure Neo doesn't get a free kill in return. And then they're going to head back towards B, which is where Snacks is holding. Now, Snacks, he may be bottom of the scoreboard, but he's also been at B where there's been a lot less action, so now is his time to shine, and look at how he's walking up close to them. He could catch the whole team off guard if he's just in the right position here. Are they going to check? Oh, here it is. He's letting them through. No! He's not shooting. Snacks, this is brilliant. And they realize, but it's too late. Snacks, he almost killed 4 members. He put Felix and Flo on 14-9 health as well. What an absolutely ice-cold move there. Just letting them through. Neo going to drop the guy putting down the bomb. Virtus.pro dealing out punishment that even in the Bible they wouldn't do. It's now going to be Neo 1v2. He takes the one and realizes where Felix is as well. 20 seconds left, and VP are decided. They've determined that this is only going to stay at 14 rounds. Great headshot from Neo, but the man of the round definitely Snacks. That's absurd.
Oh my god, dude. And you know what? That was so close to being perfect. It was the fourth man in that line. Out of all 5 Planetkey members, the fourth guy turned around to check their backs. And he saved the day because you saw that instant 180 from him back towards Snacks. But by then it was too late. The damage was done. And he just near wiped out the team single-handedly. If he had an M4A4, if he had 10 extra bullets in that scenario, he could have mopped them up completely single-handedly all on his own. That backstab... I mean, Snacks and his timings, it's just, it leaves the best, even the best players in the world, it just leaves them wondering, like, what do you do to deal with this guy? Because his game sense is just unreal. And he doesn't have all that much experience. He's not like a Get Right who's been playing for eternity, or like a Natu who's been playing for more than a decade. This guy's still fairly young, but he just reads the game in such a way that you feel powerless. You don't know what to do.
It's really, really nice to see just that kind of patience and restraint. Neo will open it up. Mantis could have used a little bit more patience and restraint there because he kind of jumped the gun trying to get in behind middle, and this could be 16-1 here, or at least 15-1. Asmo and Stavros left on basically CT spawn, and they're going to get the one kill in, looking for a little bit more, but they're being wrapped around as well. Snacks coming up from behind, and he's going to get, well, he could go for the knife. I think he wanted to, but his teammates weren't ready for it. You know, they just wanted the kills.
Snacks was not, he was looking to end it right there. And it wasn't going to be just a clean knife kill. It was going to be like he's going to hamstring them, tow at them for a little bit, and then do the job. But, man, 17 rounds, and it's just like an incredible, just brutal beatdown delivered here by VP. Pistol armor by coming out from Planetkey, and Asmo gets chased out of mid window. Down to 68 HP for him. Neo's got that scout. He's going to be looking for the jump. And there it is. What a flick. He hits it perfectly. Flow is gone. QK Mantis, however, lurking on short will pick him off. So Neo getting a little ahead of himself there, but that was very nicely done with the initial shot.
Yeah, that was insane. Look at Flow. He's not happy at all. He flicked the headshot as well. That wasn't like a body shot on a target. He just did that. Stavros with a really good return kill, actually a double as well. But Mantis is going to be in the background. And look at Pasha, just maybe a little bit careless there, taking a fight against both at the same time. He could have just safe played it. And now Snacks is going to be coming for Stavros. He will lose that fight and make it 15-2. So they get another chance here, Planetkey, of doing something.
Yeah, they get another chance, and perhaps they taught VP to respect them a little bit. Because that round is all disrespect on VP's part. The way they took the fights, the way they just pushed after kills, they clearly they have zero respect for Planetkey right now. They do not care. And they have so many rounds. They have 13 rounds now to pretty much do whatever they want. And VP need 1 round, and this is it. You know, they go for a force buy here. And Snacks, he picks off Stavros. Thank you for the M4, Stavros. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shoot your teammates with it.
They also have that one scout in, so got to be careful they don't give up this one. More than anything, you don't want to lose to a force-up round. That's always painful. Felix doing good damage, but Neo coming in with 1 kill, and Bialy takes another one. It's down to a 2v3, and Mantis is very nearly dead. They will get the bomb plant in here. How are they going to retake this one? Well, there's a good entry frag, but now they're both lowest. There was a jumping scout from Pasha, Bialy with the kill, and now Mantis. He's got a quad kill. He just needs a body shot here on Pasha, and he can win this. But he's already been spotted. Pasha tries to safe play it.
Nice smoke there. That's gonna set it up. He's got a kit. 2 seconds, 1 second. There's no time for Pasha. There is no time. Somehow, some way, Pasha just decided to back off. He was expecting a scared play to come out from Planetkey. He was expecting some kind of slow play, and that just wasn't it. Pasha tried to overplay it this time. Yeah,
Pasha also, at the end, man, he instead of, like, really running for it, he ended up, like, running into the smoke with his knife out, and he knifed the box. I think he thought he was somewhere else. That's another round for Planetkey. Great play there from QK Mantis. 4 kills and a defuse. Very good job.
Yeah, he clearly needed, I don't think Pasha even knew where that bomb plant was. I don't know. And look at VP though, man. Again, with the disrespect. It's just go for a force buy again. We got a plant, guys. Let's go.
Oh, and it's working. I mean, they're getting the first kill in at any rate. Now they've got the bomb right there. Snacks really close to middle. Flashed a little bit here. Tech9, close range. QK Mantis is gone. Did he really hit the headshot on Felix at that range? I think he did. Yeah, that was Snacks hitting a one dink in shadows on Felix. Tech9, man, it could be such a menace, and it's going to be down to Flow here. 1v3. Not sure, again, there's much he could do. This is a tough position. He doesn't have a kit. He's got no grenades.
All right, and he spots out Taz. It's a bit of a lucky break there. Very lucky break indeed. He caught the man with the full HP. But now Pasha, he has an AK. He has to know exactly where he's coming from as well. Makes it look easy. Finds the headshot at the end. And VP, Virtus.pro.